in between episodes, I have basically played around with our game over crate and got what we needed. In the last episode, we built this amazing game over crate farm. It is spawning 4 withers at a time and getting us a bunch of game over crates by itself. As you can see, if I just type in crate, we should have 4 from the farm already. But like I said, I've been kind of playing around with them, and now we have infinite game over crate and infinite items and all the fun stuff. But today my plan is to get infinite power basically, and what I'm gonna do is I've already got a bunch of creative solars like so, but I'm gonna come down here because we're gonna need a lot of these solar panels. I'm gonna go ahead and toss them in a creative drawer real fast, and then we're gonna go ahead and set up some stuff. I am gonna need to autocraft a few things, or craft a few things rather. So we're gonna need to craft the cryo stabilized flux ducts so we can go ahead and creative those bad boys, right? And once we creative those bad boys, oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So the cryo stabilized flux ducts are gonna be cryothium filled with the cryo stabilized flux ducts item boy, which is going to require hardened glass, electrum, and resonant flux ducts, which are going to require signalum flux ducts, which are going to require the redstone energy ones. It's a whole process, right? So that's going to start with the fluid transposer and some redstone, and I guess we can pick a spot to go outside and do this with. I guess like over here is fine. So first things first, actually, you know what? How many connections do I have left on my binder thing over here? The wireless energy crystal that we were using for auto crafting. We have quite a bit of links left actually. That's actually not that bad. So if I come over here and we grab a magma crucible, we're gonna need one of those. You know, we're probably gonna need 2 of those if I had to guess, and then we're gonna need a fluid transposer, a few of those actually. So let's grab that. I know that we're gonna need at least 2 of them, and then we're gonna need the kits as well. So the conversion kits, let's get a bunch of those. So the magma crucible will go here, and then that's gonna go into a fluid transposer like so, and then we're gonna need an EMC link, and we're probably gonna do redstone blocks because redstone blocks is the best way to do this honestly, because it gives you the most out of it. So yeah, let's go with redstone blocks. That should be fine. And then we're gonna definitely also need the augments, the speed augments for the machiney boys. Increases efficiency. No, we want the processing speed upgrades for that. Dump that in there. That should start to do that immediately as long as I do this and this. Perfect. They've got power. Let's go ahead and make sure that we upgrade them as well. So upgraded, and then give them all of their upgrades like so, and then that should be dumping into here, right? Is that how that works? Auto dump. Where is it going? It's going somewhere. Ah, there it's going. Perfect. And then you're gonna get, I guess, another EMC link for this guy. So EMC link on the top of this bad boy like so, and you're gonna get the redstone energy flux ducts, which we're gonna need to grab from here. So redstone energy flux duct like so, dump those in there, and then auto pull from the top, and then you're gonna start pouring those out for me. Perfect. And then I guess throw those in a drawer. That should be more than fine. Okay, perfect. So you're gonna do that now. I could also make it infinite if I want as well, but we're not gonna do that. And then you're gonna get upgraded to signalum just by crafting it. Okay, I need a key, so let me grab a key really fast from drawers. Not a personalized key, drawer key. Perfect. Grab this, and then that should upgrade all of our stuff. So signalum tier, and then signalum tier to resonant tier like so, and then the resonant tier goes into the cryo stabilized flux ducts tier, right? And then now we take these bad boys and we get gelled cryothium, which has an EMC value. So again, with the magma crucible like so, another EMC link because we're gonna want the gelled cryothium, and I guess the second EMC link doesn't matter because this doesn't have EMC. So you're gonna give me the cryothium dust, and then you're gonna import automatically. You're gonna export import into this guy here. You're gonna accept, and then output, and then you should be fine. You need a bit of power. You both need a bit of power. Boop and boop. And then upgrades, and then your augments. And then that should automatically output. Perfect. We're gonna toss those in there. And then that's gonna fill. And then we're gonna put this here with a creative upgrade. And then now we should have all of the cryo stabilized flux ducts that we're gonna need to build our massive solar farm. And I mean massive, I mean massive. I am going to basically take these 4 quarters right here and fill them up with solar panels. Okay, so the next big plan is to get it hooked up. I also switched these guys. So my plan is to run a cryo-stabilized flux duct all the way across the map here and get myself the solar array hooked up. And we're also gonna go ahead and put the watch of flowing time down as well. Oh my god, I can already feel the lag coming from this. Oh boy, here we go. We went from 900,000 RF a tick to a whopping 59 million RF a tick. And that's just without the acceleration stuff, right? So do we have no watches of flowing time? That's interesting. I don't even think we can get the watches of flowing time in the game over crates, right? That's not a thing that we can do. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, which means I'm gonna have to set up some fun stuff. And what do I mean by fun stuff? Well, because we got the, whatchamacallit, the creative conversion kits, we can set up infinite fluids now, which is going to allow us to do some pretty fun stuff. Remember how I said that I was going to have to set up 200 of those magma crucibles just to make the hole or whatever? Well, we don't have to do that anymore because we've got creative fluids. So all I really got to do is grab myself a portable tank and then a magma crucible. So a portable tank like so. And then I guess we'll put this down right here, slap this there, and then get the magma crucible out really fast and put that down. Feed it some coal dust. Let's make sure it's coal dust here. And then once we do this, I don't think the binder is going to reach this far, but we can try. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's just do a flux point. It's far easier than going to go and grab that. So put that over here and then get Hunter's net down like so. That's going to melt that down. I can actually speed that up a little bit by getting the conversion kit, of course. Slap it on there. Creative coal. Now what we're going to do is grab ourselves a task screen, and then in that task screen, we'll, I guess, set this up like right here, and then the task will be to do 100 buckets of coal like so. And then the last thing that we need to do is grab ourselves the energy lasers again, 2 of them, and go do the zippity zappity. Once you got your fluid laser and them connected, I believe we just gotta get the compass out again, and we gotta just change the direction. There you go. Perfect. Now that that's done, we should be able to come over here and claim our quest like so. And this should be now infinite. I should now be able to claim this infinitely. How insane is that, right? Every time. That was 69,000. Boom. That's another 36,000. Boom. How much money do I have now? I have 604,000. Perfect. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to buy the Watch of Flowing Time for 500,000 like so. And then we're going to go ahead and, of course, do my favorite thing and slap that bad boy into a drawer, put a creative vending upgrade, and now we can pull as many watches as we humanly possibly would want. I'm going to go set these up, and yeah, so right now we're again generating 59 million RF a tick. That's a lot of RF a tick. Holy heck. Let me do this setup and we'll be right back. With one watch going right now, we're doing about 80 million RF a tick right now into our draconic energy orb. And yeah, I've added quite a few more watches. This is probably gonna make my game grind to a halt if I had to guess. But you know what? We're gonna dang try. And that's all that matters, is that we tried, right? So I have 1 or 2 more rows. Yeah, 2 more rows to do and then I'm going to activate all these, and then we're going to see how much power we're actually generating. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So with all the watches active, my TPS is a whopping 0.968, 1114 milliseconds the game takes to respond. How much power are we making though? Dear God, we got to be making so much power. Yeah, 2.817 billion RF a tick. Dear freaking God. Is it worth the TPS? I don't know. I don't think it's worth the TPS, but dear God. I mean, that used to be spawning so many withers so fast. Look at it now. It is struggling to summon withers because the TPS is so freaking bad. So I've gone with the middle ground and I've done 4 watches per row, and yeah, the TPS is still not great, but we're making almost a billion RF a tick. Okay, now that that's set up and our TPS is absolutely garbage now, because I love playing at low TPS. That's just a thing. I can't believe, okay, so this is all done. We've basically beaten the game, right? We've gotten everything that we possibly could ever want. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just get infinite EMC as well. So to do that, it's just going to be the final star. We take one final star and we throw it into a drawer downstairs, and then we EMC link it, you know, the whole creative thing. So if I take this, so the final star will go here, and then we'll get a creative vending upgrade, and then we'll get some of those Tesla locator boys, like so, some glowstone and some diamonds, like so. And once we do this, we're literally gonna have infinite EMC. Like it's gonna go so fast. Like you're gonna blink and you're gonna miss it, which is, yeah. So EMC link like so, pop that right there, pop this like so, and like that, and then glowstone in that, and output. And done. It's literally done, just like that. So we don't have to worry about EMC anymore, which is great. So I guess we can start working on some of the stuff. Oh, we need 10 million coins. Okay, that's relatively easy. 1,500 buckets of experience. That's easy. Some of these are going to be really easy. This one I think is a bit more harder. Yeah, helium plasma cell. You know what? I think they changed that because I think the recipe for this is broken. I remember that being a thing. One of these things are broken, which is, yeah, not ideal. That has EMC. The fusion thingy. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get into that mod. But let's see, what else can we potentially do? We can actually, well, oh dude, I hate the premium cells. Those things are so obnoxious to craft, really obnoxious to craft. But thankfully we have creative items, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see, the polar bear, we're gonna have to get into Botaniers. Yes, chaotic, which we can actually do, I think, right now. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 26 of these. And then a clay matter. Do we even have? So clay matter, or not clay matter, sorry, chaotic. Yeah, we have plenty of this. So we just gotta go downstairs. I mean, do we have to? I mean, I can just grab a quick, whatchamacallit, infusion injector and do this. Let's see, infusion injector, for, what is the thing called again? It's like fusion. Oh, it's called not infusion, fusion thing. There we go, this thing. So place this down like so, and then I guess, yeah, we're gonna need 26 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this is gonna be 18 right here, and then this is gonna be 27, and then we're gonna power all these bad boys. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this can reach this far, but binder, if I actually, no, I don't even need to do that. I can grab this one here, and you're already linked to this. I don't think it's gonna reach this far, right? Oh my god, it reaches this far. Dear God, wow, this thing has some buku range. There's no way. Oh my god, what is the range on this thing? What? How do I disconnect these? I gotta disconnect all these. Hold on. All right, so now let's see if I can get this to work. Oh yeah, it reaches. All right, that's all done now. All we gotta do is basically fill these with chaotic cores, like so. Let's make sure that these are all on single item mode activated by shift clicking them, shift right clicking, and then we just dump a bunch of these chaotic cores in here. This is 27, so all but one of these should get the thing, and then we're trying to do, I believe, the spawn blaze, right? Yeah, and then the clay matter, which funny enough, I can just grab a whole stack of these with no problem and go. Am I crazy? Is it 27? You know what just occurred to me? It might be too low. So let me grab a gray concrete real quick and try that. If I put this up one level, will that fix it? That was the problem. It was not high enough and it wasn't seeing the top of the injectors. There we go. And then start. This is gonna take a while, but unfortunately, guys, we are out of time for today's episode. So with that being said, if you did enjoy today's episode, please do me a huge favor. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, ding that notification bell. Become part of the Hunter tribe as always, guys, and I love you. I'm gonna leave you till next time.